coming up, we'll bring you some tricks to stay safe on Halloween tonight.
And the fourth week of the shutdown causes many families to make changes.
We got a gorgeous Halloween coming up this weekend as we finally clear out with some sunshine today. I'll have more about that next.
Live from the campus of Western Kentucky University, you're watching News Channel 12, where commitment makes the difference.
Welcome to News Channel 12, live at 1:30. I'm Emily Dismukes.
And I'm Madison Ross. Thank you for joining us here in Studio 2 for a special Halloween show. With the federal government shutdown now stretching into the fourth week, tens of millions of Americans are facing a critical blow. Beginning November 1st, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Programs known as SNAP is set to stop issuing benefits unless Congress acts immediately. That means roughly 42 million Americans, including many children and low-income families, may wake up next week without next month's food aid. Even military families are feeling the impact. Families of active duty service members are reporting surging food pantry visits, especially in bases with high cost of live. Children are especially vulnerable. 2/3 of SNAP benefits go to households with children, and WIC serve millions of infant, toddlers, and pregnant women. Programs now at risk if the shutdown persists. If the shutdown ends before November 1st, benefits could still be issued on schedule. But at this point, the government shutdown leaves millions of vulnerable families and children bracing for disruption.
As the government shutdown continues to threaten food aid for millions of families, many Americans are facing uncertainty heading into November. But with Halloween here, communities are finding small ways to lift spirits. As children head out for trick-or-treating tonight, here are a few quick safety tips to keep the night fun and safe. So Madison, what do you have for some tips?
I know for me, the police department at Bowling Green has said that if your child is under the age of 12, to make sure if they have dark costumes, put flashlights, put glow sticks, make sure that they are in a group. If you have teenagers, make sure that you either have Light 360, their location. Make sure that you are able to see your children and hear your children, especially.
Oh yeah, definitely. And if you're older, definitely make sure that you are drinking responsibly, that you have a designated driver. Make sure that you're not taking anything from anyone with an open lid on it. Just make sure that we are drinking safe and responsibly as well. And if you have a young one, definitely make sure that we are checking that candy for sure to make sure you know where it came from.
As Halloween is coming up, a lot of people will be out and about tonight. Connor, how's the weather looking?
Well, you know, guys, I don't know about you guys, but I was a really happy camper when I looked out my window this morning and saw it sunny, because after a week of just rain, we got about an inch of rain. It's just dreary, but we finally have the perfect day for a sunny day, with it being Halloween and homecoming. As we take a look right now at our weather headlines here, abundant sunshine today, perfect for our homecoming and the football game we have tomorrow. But however, we do have a few scattered showers possible tomorrow. It doesn't look like anything impactful with the football game. And good news, if you don't like it chilly now, we've got a warm-up coming up as we go into next week. We take a look live at our current temperature. It is 58 in Bowling Green with the northwest wind at 10 miles an hour. So if you're about to go out, grab a jacket. That will be probably needed. And as we go through our temperatures across the Bluegrass State, pretty beautiful day if you ask me. We got 59 in Bowling Green, 54 in E-Town, and 59 in Henderson. And these temperatures right now, we've honestly topped off. Highs across west central Kentucky will be around 60 degrees today. As we go live, Doppler radar, clear skies, perfect day for this homecoming, and we won't be seeing any sort of rain throughout today. And then as we look at our hourly planner, today it's 58 right now. We're going to fall up into the 60s before dropping into the lower 50s throughout the night.
When we return, we'll take a look at the Halloween activities here in Bowling Green.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Anything, buddy? Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Scooters are back at Western Kentucky University after being banned. These electric rides are once again zipping across campus. WKU previously offered a rental scooter and bike program through Wheels, which ended in 2023 due to high cost. Now university is partnering with Levy Electric to give students discounts on personal scooters. Students should review WKU's rules for personal vehicles, including parking guidelines and safety regulations. Scooters are officially rolling back into life at the Hill. Although scooters may be back, many students have mixed emotions about the use of scooters on campus. Here's a student at Western talking about her experience with owning a scooter on campus.
Went to dinner with my friends, and by the time I got back, I parked it outside of my dorm building, and then I came up the next morning for class, and poof, it was gone. They were basically like, "What's your serial number?" And I don't have a serial number. Like, we contacted the website, and they said that there was no serial number, and so the cops basically said, if we find your scooter, you can't have it back because there's no serial number. So even if my scooter is found, there's no chance of me getting it back. So I will say, you know, if somebody does have a scooter on campus, my biggest advice for them would be to know what your serial number is when you buy that scooter.
It was a sweet night at Diddle Arena this past Wednesday for the 3rd annual Lady Topper Treat. Kids from around the community came dressed in their favorite Halloween costumes. They were able to collect stickers, candy, and plenty of smiles. Local businesses, WKU departments, and even Hilltopper athletes joined in to hand out treats and play games. Families also enjoyed face painting and costume contests, with the winners announced at halftime. It was a fun night of community candy and Hilltopper spirit.
We were really excited because we don't get to do this very often, especially because sometimes working in a clinic, it all depends on what's going on. We always mess with a lot of puppies and kittens, but sometimes it's not as happy as we would like it to be. So really to get out and do something like this, especially for the community, is a lot of fun for us.
A family in Bowling Green creates their own Halloween tradition. News director Jonah Listerman has the story.
Magnolia Street is celebrating 15 years of a local yard haunt. It features so many different attractions for all members of Bowling Green to enjoy.
You know, and I don't know, I kind of consider it a yard scare, not really a haunted house, you know, kind of thing, because we're just, it's basically just family. So it's, you know, husbands and wives and boyfriends and nieces and nephews and cousins. And so it's basically, you know, all family, and they just voluntarily just love to do it. So they'll just show up and you know, it's a good time.
Fun time with that.
As Nightmare on Magnolia Street grows each year, so does the decor that the family uses.
Your very own spooky companion.
We'll purchase a prop, and then we'll be like, oh, we can do this to it to make it not just be an animatronic, you know, that moves or something. So we kind of want to build a set around it. So, and then we've got the music playing really loud and the fog machines going. So you're kind of in an environment instead of like just in a store where all the animatronics are popping out.
Everything you see now, we're not done. we bring in a whole lot more for Halloween night. Yeah, it's unreal.
But basically, it's kind of like the carnival came to town, and so obviously all this stuff stays. We do a little rearranging just to kind of get it in, but you know, just the lights and more scare actors and of course candy.
You know, a lot of kids are not ready for the big haunted houses, so this is kind of like a little startup for them, you know, to see maybe how they're going to do maybe for next year, you know, and like I said, it's free, and plus every Friday night we give candy for the kiddos, so.
Be sure to come in tonight to see everything new that the attraction has to offer. For News Channel 12, I'm Jonah Listerman.
Nightmare on Magnolia Street is open tonight from 7 to 9:30. Now, Madison, will you be going to any haunted houses? I know I'm not. That's just not my thing. But will you be?
Listen, Emily, I love haunted houses. One, because my birthday's in October, so I go to a haunted house every year. I actually went to Skeleton's Lair, and when I tell you, I was scared. Me and my friend Jordan went, and they followed us from the time we got there till we hit the exit, and I couldn't believe it. We tripped a couple times.
I can't do scary stuff. Like I was, you know, obviously we know I used to have a I do have a BFA in musical theater and used to be a theater major. I'm freaked out by Phantom of the Opera, so I couldn't sleep for a week after watching it. So.
It's a musical though.
But he's freaky.
It's not even about a scary movie though.
Okay, but he's like a stalker and it's really creepy.
You're like, you just see him in the corner.
Yeah, the mask even freaks me out.
I will say the mask does kind of
Well, and then you like find out he's like, the face is like messed up later on in the show, and it's like really freaky, and it's in a graveyard too. It's really freaky.
Ah, man, I mean, that's something. Skeleton's Lair here is one of Bowling Green's most beloved Halloween attractions. It features many different haunted houses. These include their Haunted Woods, Doll Factory, and Wax Museum. Skeleton's Lair has been around for 26 years. Co-founder Cheryl Lockett, who was a photographer by trade, was on the property for a photo shoot, and her assistant at the time suggested that the place be turned into Haunted Woods. Since then, Cheryl and her partner Amy have been working up new and exciting attractions as well as scare actors to build the suspense for the next house guests can enjoy.
Cheryl Lockett. So she started 26 years ago. She was a photographer by trade, and she bought the property. And her assistant at the time said, "Hey, this would make a great haunted woods." And so, voila, the rest is history. Well, I mean, growing up, we always had parties at with family and that kind of thing, and big bonfires and such. And so, who would have known? 20 years later. I would end up in this same boat, so to speak. It's an everyday job. We own the property. We work on it every day. It's not just a busy night like this and people go, wow. I mean, every single day there's upkeep on the property.
Coming up, Connor will bring us our full weather forecast.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Well, finally, after just a week of dreary conditions and widespread rain, we finally get a break today. And what a perfect day to have that sunshine with this Halloween and the homecoming parade today. And we've got that throughout the day, but also this weekend we got a few scattered showers possible, but good news, a warm-up coming through on next week. Let's take a look at these temperatures across the Bluegrass State. 59 in Bowling Green, 59 in Greenville, 59 in Henderson. So generally today we've already kind of topped off. will be around 60 throughout all of west central Kentucky, so nothing too warm, but also nothing too cold. You might want to grab a jacket if you're going out, as there is a light breeze out of the northwest. And current Doppler radar showing, absolutely clear skies, nothing in the form of any sort of rain or storms out there, maybe a few high clouds, but nothing impactful for the homecoming parade we have going on later today. Now, I do want to turn your attention to one thing, and that is future radar, because this is what we are going to be watching tomorrow for the football game that kicks off at 2:30. Now, notice we start off with some clouds. However, models do bring in some rain right towards the end, towards the middle of the game. Now, few models have been bold, but I do think that this rain will hold off until after the final whistle, and it will have no impact on the game. As we go through live, the rain continues through Saturday, and then as we go through Sunday and Sunday afternoon, skies will begin to clear, and looking forward to a sunny start to the week next week. As we continue to go through, now I do want to say the rainfall totals generally about a half inch to a quarter of an inch, so nothing too substantial like we saw last week, where many of us picked up around 1 to 2 inches of rain. And then as we go in our Halloween forecast, now I know Madison, Emily, you guys were talking about scary movies and haunted houses earlier, and I will say one thing to reassure you, this forecast is everything but scary. This forecast is a treat. It's like when you go to someone's house and they give you a king-size candy bar. That's what this forecast is. Look at this. 60 degrees throughout the homecoming parade, and it will be falling into the lower 50s throughout the night. So as you're going out trick-or-treating, you might want to grab a light jacket or wear an extra layer underneath your Halloween costume. And as we take a look at the football forecast now, we have homecoming parade today and Halloween today, but guess what? It makes the weekend even better. We've got a football game tomorrow against New Mexico State. Temperatures will be through the 60s, upper 50s to around 60 through the game, then falling into the mid-50s after the final whistle. I would bring a poncho or a rain jacket with you in case we do get some of those scattered pop-up showers like the models have been saying. As we go through our 7-day forecast, like I said, gorgeous day today, perfect day for trick-or-treating and a homecoming parade. We've got a few scattered showers possible this weekend. Shouldn't be anything impactful on the game. Do bring in a light jacket or a poncho with you. And as we go into next week, we return to average to around 65 to 70. Look at those temperatures. What a perfect way to start the month of November. And then we'll be heading over to sports next.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home.
Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
And welcome back into Studio 2. I'm Alec Fauch.
And I'm Chris Allen. We're going to be talking some WKU football along with a preview of the men's basketball season. So first off, Alec, what do we have in store for the viewers right now?
Well, Chris, I will tell you about the 2025-2026 edition of the Hilltopper men's basketball team. And as you know, Hank Plona coming into his second year as the helm of the Topper basketball program, and they're looking to make some stark improvements this year. As we know, they went 17-15 last year with an 8-10 conference play record. Look for these guys to improve across the board and make a run at a potential CUSA title game. Who knows? Look for guys like transfers Cam Hafner, Bryant Salabonge. These guys are going to make some very valuable minutes on the floor turn into points on the board.
Absolutely, Fauci. And look, the Hilltoppers were 17-15 last season. I mean, and 8-10 in conference play. So hopefully, with Coach Hank Polona coming for his second year, the Hilltoppers can get some chemistry going. You know, Coach can get settled in. You know, he had his first year. You know, you go through some things that, you know, first year coaches go through.
Real transitional period that it's been. You know, obviously those guys that we have coming in, they have played a lot of basketball over the years through community colleges, through other Division I programs. Let's see if they can pull it together for the rest of what's expected to be a very good season here on the Hill. But next on the agenda is a recap of the high-flying action Tyson Helton's team put on display this year. Let's roll the tape on the top 3 plays of the WKU football season. And Chris, I'll start us off with the number 3 play coming in, Machiavelli Malutomo. I don't know how to pronounce his name. That's why they call him Big Mac. The onside kick return touchdown. I mean, you never see plays like this, Chris. That was disgusting.
I mean, Fauci, that was beautiful. You love to see the Hilltoppers getting it done, getting scrappy, getting on the ball, getting their hands on the ball. I mean, that was beautiful, Fauci. That was great. But coming in at number 2, it's the freshman, Roddy Tinsdale. I mean, getting it done for an injured Maverick McIver, 2-point conversion to win the game. I mean, he can hurt you offensively if it's throwing or running the ball. And Alec, did you know he rushed for 73 yards that game, which was a game high for both teams?
Both teams. He is a true dual threat. Look for the freshman to make an impact as the season goes along. But number 1 on the season was Maverick McIver rolling out to his right, throwing the ball pre-injury, and look at Katie Hutchinson with this absolutely just, I mean, what can we call this, menacing? I mean, the defense, you've got to be scared looking at this. This over-the-shoulder, one-hand play, Chris, that was incredible.
I mean, the hand-eye coordination on that play was elite. But Fauci, are we taking Katie Hutchinson's helmet catch or Odell Beckham Jr.'s catch in 2014?
All right, well, I am a Cowboys fan, so you're going to give me a little PTSD talking about that. Katie Hutchinson, definitely good enough to be on an NFL roster in the future.
Definitely.
Let's see if maybe he can have a type of legacy like OBJ does in the future. But next, Chris, we have got to talk some Topper football. As we know, tomorrow is homecoming, and they host the New Mexico State Aggies coming into town. Chris, this Aggie team, they are a solid team, even though they have a 3-4 record and a 1-3 CUSA conference record so far. This is looking like it could shape up to be a trap game for the Tops, and they have to be on point on defense to make sure that their passing game does not get going.
Absolutely, and I agree with that. And I think the highlight of this game will be if the WKU Hilltoppers can have great run defense, because, you know, they've been struggling with that all season.
Definitely, Chris. And as you know, one player to watch for, Lavelle Wright. He is going to be very crucial on the ground. But coming up here from WKU students as they get ready for the spookiest time of the year.
And a surprise appearance from the king of pop himself.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Where did the time
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
A tale of terror took center stage at Exclaim Center for Youth, delivering a chilling 3-act experience. Actors showcased a live retelling of Dracula and incorporated live audience engagement, moving through the crowd and drawing audience members into the story. From eerie entrances to intense scenes, the cast brought the pale figure to life. Audience members could indulge in popcorn, candy, and drinks as they were spooked and scared throughout the show. The director of the show shared his thoughts on the blood-churning show.
Dracula is one of my favorite stories, and I wanted to do something not only that would be good for our community during this time of year, but also something that really helped challenge my older actors who've had quite a bit of experience. And so this was the perfect fit, I think.
With Halloween being today, reporter Luke Hughes went out to see what Hilltoppers have planned for the holidays.
What's up, guys? Luke Hughes here with NC12, and we're outside the DSU, and we're asking people what they think about the spirit of Halloween. What are you being for Halloween?
Lightning McQueen.
Johnny Casino from Dirty Dancing.
Supposed to be Anakin, but it didn't come in time, so no, I guess I'm Obi-Wan.
Penguin? Very excited. What kind of penguin?
I think it's just traditional North Pole one. And I say bow tie, that's like kind of Christmassy, so that's what I say.
All right.
Mario from the hit game Super Mario Bros.
Where's your bro?
My bro's actually right over here. Hey, Luigi, you want to come over here?
Come here, Luigi. Come here, Luigi.
This is Luigi. Hey, bro.
What's up?
Can we hear your best Luigi?
No, you may not.
Okay. No Luigi today.
What are your plans for Halloween?
Probably gonna push AGR or Lambda.
I'm taking my nieces trick-or-treating.
Stay in my dorm and watch Halloween movies with my dog.
Probably just gonna stay inside and watch movies.
See what I can get myself into on the nights this weekend, I guess.
Party it up.
You'll just have to come out and see.
You'll have to come out and see. We're gonna be all over Bowling Green, taking down. I was gonna say something bad. We're gonna be taking down a bunch of Koopas.
A bunch of what?
Koopas. Because that's what Mario and Luigi do.
Anything else you'd like to say?
Happy Halloween.
Go Tops.
Go Tops.
What? Now I have the high ground.
Can you clarify what a Koopa is?
You'll see Friday.
Thanks, Luke. I'm sure tonight will be a fun night for all.
While many students are getting into the spirit, so are some of the professors. Professor Ryan Dearborn brought a pop star back to life. Take a look. I know, that was something. Wow, I know.
It's so funny because I see Ryan and I didn't know that he was that obsessed with Michael Jackson. I know that Brian loves Prince.
Yeah, speaking of my Halloween plans and being obsessed with certain pop stars, I'm dressing up as a certain pop star for Halloween. Taylor Swift. What are you going as?
I'm dressing up as a character from Sinners.
Ooh, that's good. Is that the Haley Steinfeld character or a different one? No.
Stack.
Oh!
Hey, Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us in Studio 2.
Have a great day and happy Halloween.